asked me to do a tutorial of my makeup. My makeup is very simple, and my hair looks like this because I made a tutorial of how to stretch your hair. So, but anyway, we're going to start with the makeup. My makeup is very simple. It doesn't take me time. And I'm not a makeup artist. This is what I do. This is what works for me, and I might be doing some things wrong, but my makeup, I feel like my makeup is always good. I do the same thing almost all the time. I've already washed my face. I didn't show that. If you want to see my routine, I already have a video, but this is what I do. And as a primer, people use different kinds of primers. If you don't know what a primer is, it's like a base you put on after your moisturizer. It's what you put on top of your moisturizer to, I guess, to enhance your makeup, right? So there's a lot of different base primers. I have this from MAC. I've not used that a lot. I have also this Prep and Prime, also for MAC. I don't use them a lot, but they're very good. I think they are good. They're okay. But I fell in love with this Clarins Beauty Flash. Ever since I found this this Beauty Flash, I've always been using this like my primer. So this is very good because it says it brightens and tightens, and but you can also use it as a primer. So it's like a win-win situation. You're getting different things out of this one instead of just a primer like that one from MAC. So if you can afford, you should try this. I really love this. I always use this. So what I do, I put it on my hand. I already added it on. I can put on a little bit more, just a little bit, just a little bit. And you're not supposed to like rub it in your face. You're supposed to pat it. That's how Clarins demonstrates it. You're supposed to pat it in your face. I'm putting it on very dry skin. It feels sticky. So that's what I do. And if you are a person who gets oily on a T-zone, I don't do that anymore. I used to do that a lot. You can get a primer that mats your face. For example, I don't know, this is from Baker. I can't remember because it's very old, but you can find something that mats, a matting primer to put on your T-zone. But I don't do that anymore. When I'm done with the primer, I put on powder on my face, and the powder is going to help I think it's going to help my foundation sit very well. This is what I do. I can't tell you why. I think I saw some people doing it, and this is what I do, and I like it. And I'm using Lancome. You can use any kind of powder. Sometimes I use a white powder, or sometimes I use some powder which is colored. I don't know, guys, if you're in Uganda, you remember when we were young? I don't know, when I was in boarding school, I remember us using baby powder on our face. Do you remember, guys? Leave in a comment. And this is not dirty. I washed it, but because it's been used many times, that's why it looks like this, but it's not dirty. Always wash it after use or before use. So I just add my powder. Don't rub your face too much. Don't rub like that. Experts say if you rub like that on your face, you might cause wrinkles. So if you're rubbing, do it very lightly. And I concentrate around my T-zone because that's where I might get oil. So this is gonna give me some kind of a matte, especially around my, don't add on too much. Don't add on too much because that might make your makeup look weird if you start sweating. So just add it on lightly. I'm dapping and it's very light. It's very light. You see, it's very light. I'm not like packing on powder. Problem, I have gray hair, so if I put powder up there, my gray hair is going to look weird. Yes. And then I go onto my foundation, guys. And as long as Lancome is making these ones, I'm going to keep on using them. I've had so many different kind of makeup, but I always go with this one. It's called a Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear Nude. Lancome Teint Idol Ultra Wear Nude, and I have the two colors because I live in Denmark, so it's not easy to find colors for our skin, so sometimes you have to go to the shop and try on different colors. But I've been doing makeup for many years, so sometimes I know what fits me and sometimes I don't. It's yeah, it's a struggle. So guys, I wet my sponge. I make my sponge wet either with water or with some kind of makeup spray, something like this, or something like Prep and Prime from MAC. So, but I just use water. I feel like my makeup goes on better when the sponge is wet. So I take the light foundation, and this might be too light for me right now because the sun has been shining and my skin is dark, but I fix it as I go. And I do that. Oh, I think that was too much. So for me, I start in the middle. Wow, that was a lot. Oh, that was a lot. Oh. But I think I've noticed something about this foundation. I love it, but it has a scent in it. Oh guys, I used a lot. So that was not good because I don't like packing on a lot of makeup. Look how I already look like a clown. So you can see guys, I concentrated the light foundation in the center of my face, and you can see I did not add it like all the way back there. It's not necessary because I'm going to use a darker foundation there. So you see how it lays so nicely and smooth, and it's not just the camera guys, it looks exactly like that. Very nice and smooth. So I take this one. Actually, this is good, even it has the sun protection SPF 19. Oh, this is shade 12. This is shade 12. Shade 13 will be better for me right now. Shade 13. And this is shade 16, but shade 15 will probably be better. But you know, like here in Denmark, one time is spring, one time is winter. So you kind of have to have different shades. So I take this is very dark, and I start adding it out here. Oh, I don't want that to go in my... I'm going to blend it with I'm going to blend it in. Remember the neck, but be careful when you're adding it to your neck. Know exactly what you're going to wear. Because you're going to wear something going up here, you might end up with your clothes having makeup on it. So I'm going to blend the dark color because the dark color is too dark also. So I'm going to blend it in the perimeter. Is it called the perimeters of the face? Like that. Blend, blend, blend. Then I take the rest and blend, blend, blend. We have fixed that. We have fixed that color that was too light now. Yes. If I'm doing a makeup just for a normal day or not so much important occasion, I will just leave it like that. But sometimes if I want to highlight the middle of the face, I will go back with this foundation. I don't like to, some people will go back with something else, you know, like a concealer or something, but I just go back with this light, a little bit, just a little bit, to lighten up this area. Just a little bit. Lighten up this area. That. When I'm done adding all my foundation, then I go in with the powder again. My Lancome powder is almost finished, so I got this Laura Mercier powder, and I think I have it in deep brown, medium deep. It's called medium deep. I go in with that. This is another sponge, not the one I use. This is dry, and I concentrate around here. You remember in the old, some years ago when people, they were doing this and they would put a lot of light powder here. Sometimes it looks very weird, especially when you took photos. So, this is going to help my makeup stay. Guys, if I go to dinner and it's not like so hot, my makeup is not gonna move at all. Just going to stay. So this, I concentrated in this area, in this cross area up here. And don't put on a lot, guys, otherwise it will cake on you. This is what I do, guys, because I also don't have so many wrinkles under my eyes. But if you have many wrinkles under your eyes, I don't know, like maybe you need to find somebody who has that and see what they do. Because yes, sometimes the makeup can sit in my wrinkles, but they're so small, it's like not noticeable. So when I'm done adding on the light powder, I go in with a dark powder foundation or something, anything like this is an eyeshadow or whatever. But I used to use a Mark 1 powder, which was darker than my skin, and then I'm gonna add it around here. That is called setting your foundation, right? Setting your powder is like you're setting your foundation. So I put this here. And I'm going to blend it in. Oh, maybe that was too much. Ooh. Ooh. And if you put on a lot, you just have to blend it, you know. If when I'm done with that, I can take this and see if I can blend everything, so you don't see lines. I hope you don't see lines. I'm satisfied with that. The camera is not doing justice. Maybe you will see it when I'm filming on the other camera, yeah? And then I just go in with my eyeshadow. I have so many eyeshadows, but I always end up using the same eyeshadows. I love these palettes. I think they're from Lancome. They're small palettes like this. Yeah. I don't know, I love this color so much. I don't know anything about eyeshadow, so I just pretend I know what I'm doing, and I use my fingers, guys. Some people, they use brushes, but when I'm adding this on here, I use my fingers. I think work very well. I've added on a light eyeshadow here in this area. I think a lot of makeup artists, they also use fingers. So I'm gonna go in with this green one, and I like start in the corner here, concentrate it on the corner side part. I'm not rubbing, I'm tapping. And if you want to use a brush, you can use a brush. And even if you want it to be darker, sometimes if I want it to be dark, I add on some water. Like concentrate it, not too high up. And I stop it like up in the middle there. I don't go all the way. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. Yes. I take this brown, a little bit of brown to remove the harsh. And like from the corner I started, the corner I stop here, just add a little bit of the brown, just tap it. It's brown, but it's not as dark as the green one, so yes. You see, sometimes when people, they have these not so cute eyeshadows, because they take the whole green, like the green I did, and they rub it all the way there. It doesn't look very nice. You have to put the dark color this side and a little bit of a light color there. So, but I don't do like a lot. Yeah, take my eyeliner. This is from Rimmel. I've always used that. And pull my eye a little bit. I close my eye. Don't get this in you. And I concentrate it like, oh Lord. Oh, what a mess I did. Oh Lord. Guys, I needed silence doing that. When I'm done doing that, I take a black eyeshadow. This is from MAC, so to smooth out the line so it's not very sharp. Guys, I think I already have a tutorial about this makeup, but they're new followers and you never go watch my old videos, so yeah. So I take this powder and I smooth out the line so it's not like sharp. You know, some people, they have this eyeliner and you can see like especially if you have light skin, you can see the line. So I go in with these two, soften the line, and I just right on top of the line I add this on top of the line. So somehow it blends in with the rest of the eyeshadow. Can you see the difference? This eye, I hope you can see the difference, and this one. Yeah. We love it. And while that one is drying, I add on what is called blush. I don't even know why us black women we need blush, but yeah, society told us we need blush. So I'm using this. Oh my goodness, it's called Sketch. Actually, this is very nice for dark skin. I like this. And I have also Film Noir. If you don't want something too red, this is a little bit too red, this is a little bit brown. So if you don't want something too red, Film Noir is really, really good. So, but I don't add a lot of it. And for me, I add it here. This whole thing I'm doing makes my face look like, you know, I add it like there. I think this whole makeup thing, if you don't know what you're doing, it takes time. You have to play with it, and yeah. Again, I go in with this. To blend everything, and I highlight my cheekbones. And what I'm using is very expensive, but this is something I've been using for years and I like it, and it goes a long way. I use this Chanel. I don't want to be telling you, my followers, to use these expensive things. This is Chanel Les Beiges. They're very expensive, but like I have one and I have it like for years and years. But you can also go in and find something like MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. Yeah, you can use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. It's good, and I think it's also a little bit cheaper. I don't know. You can see that. Yeah, you can do that. And they also have this MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish. This is like called the Oh Darling. If you like a shine. I don't use it a lot. I wish I could get somebody to even like give it to. This is too shiny. It's good. I think I'll keep it for like adding on my, yeah, like that. But I use Chanel I treat myself because I don't buy so much makeup anymore, so sometimes I treat myself. And they have their own brush in there, but I use this one. And I take a little, very little, and add it there. Yeah. You see the difference? This is without, and this is with. I take it all the way up here. And this is what I do, guys. You might even be, I see sometimes there was a lady who came on here and said, oh, your routine, your face routine, or that, whatever I do for my moisturizing and all that, she said it was too long. And she was 60 and she had good skin and she didn't do all those steps. Like, I'm not telling you to come and do my steps. This is what I do. I mean, why can't people not just come and, if you have nothing nice to say, just leave? You know, she was telling me, oh, she was 60, she had good skin and she don't do all those steps in her routine. Like, then why are you here? If you don't do all these steps, then why are you here? Just go find somebody else who does the steps like you already do. And I don't understand, like, if you're already doing so well with your routine, then why are you like looking for other routines? Like, keep, if it's not broken, just don't fix it. Keep doing what is working. Or just don't leave those not kind comments. Guys, I use mascara, and recently I found out Clarins. Sometimes when I buy products, they give me some samples, and I like their samples. I went and bought the big one, and I really like it because I don't have long lashes. I think some of us Africans, I don't know, at least for me, I don't have so long lashes, but this one brings out my lashes. I don't know, guys, if you can see. This is, I have put on the eyelash. I don't know if you can like the mascara, I put it on. I don't know if you can see. And this is without. It does make a difference. But for me, I started using this when I came to Denmark. I never used to use that in Uganda. So, but there are many good alternatives, and one of my good alternatives is this, what is it called? It's Maybelline, I think it's Rimmel. This one is good also. And my other favorite I've been using ever since I came to Denmark, I think I'll find it and I'll leave it here. That's cheap and very, very good. I've always been using that. So let me finish this and come back. So guys, I'm done doing my eyes. I'm going to do my eyebrows. As you know, guys, I do not have any eyebrows. I don't know what happened to my eyebrows. So weird to have so much hair on your head and no eyebrows. But it's generally like that. I used to shave them when I was younger, so maybe that's why. And I use some kind of light powder. Again, it's like setting the eyebrow. I feel like my eyebrow sits better if I put on some kind of, even if it's baby powder or any kind of powder. I just add a little bit. This is having some color in it, and it will highlight my brows, I think. Yeah, I give it like a highlight. So you can find, you can just use eyeshadow or something that is like color like this or lighter. And I use a pencil, but I don't know, like sometimes I feel like using the pencil might be pulling out my hair. So guys, if you use something else and you think it's good, let me know. I just brush the eyebrow into shape because they're all over the place. I'm not, because I don't have much. And sometimes I'm just praying that but I've been doing it so much, so most of the time it goes very well. So sometimes it does. So I draw on my I try to shape my my eyebrow and how I think it naturally should be looking. So, and then I found out about this thing. It's a gel, eyebrow gel. It makes my eyebrow the pens have drawn on, the color put on, it makes it stay long, like if I'm sweating and all that. So I go in with the brush very careful, not to move a lot. I feel like it makes it a little bit better. Now you see I have removed it from its shape, and I just go and push it back. Like that. You see? I see like the difference. We do the other eye. I'm happy with that. I'm not going to disturb it anymore, it might go wrong. We were not yet done, guys. I forgot the lipstick. But I don't wear lipstick every day. So, moisturize. And again, I use Clarins. You can use plain old Vaseline. And here I have one of my favorite lipsticks. It's called Instigator. And my all-time favorite lipstick is called Vino. When you have Vino, you don't even need a lipstick. I'll show you what I mean. This is my favorite. I can go with this without even a lipstick. You see? You don't need a lipstick. You don't need lipstick. So if you can afford to buy just this one, that will be enough. You don't need I don't need to add on lipstick. I love this lipstick. My goodness. I hope MAC never stops making it. Yeah. So yeah. See, you don't need a lipstick, but I'm gonna add in a little bit. We're living and loving. So guys, that was the face thing. So we are going to remove this, and you can see if it's stretched out. I think it's gonna be stretched out so straight. I don't love straight hair, but we'll see in a minute.
So guys, here is the finished look. I like the finished look, and I hope you got inspired. I hope the video helps you, and yeah, leave in a comment if my video helps you guys. Thank you for watching, and see you in another video. Bye.